What is up, guys? Hope you're doing well. And today I am going to be talking about how I take my perfect golden hour photos. And if you stick to the end, I have a little something special for you. If you're new to this channel and want to see more filmmaking and photography tips and tricks, then you better click that little subscribe button down below and click the bell next to it so you don't miss anything. Now, if you would like to see any other types of videography or photography type videos, just go ahead and leave a comment down below so I can go ahead and get started on making that for you. Okay, so the tips that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video are fairly simple, actually. Number one being shooting towards the sun so you don't, so you don't create those harsh shadows and you can kind of create a beautiful golden glow on the back of your subject's head. And the next tip is you want to shoot below eye level, or at least at eye level, because you want to make the subject feel more dominant. And obviously, I don't know who doesn't do this, but you want to get your models to look at least 45 degrees away from the camera and composite your shot correctly, because giving a 45-degree angle stare into the sun or the other direction or wherever you're looking at just gives it a more natural and candid photo. Now, getting your models to pose correctly can be one of the hardest things to do on a photo shoot. And if you don't have any posing ideas or you're not a model, then just go to Pinterest. I promise you, you can just copy a pose from there and make it look just as good as it does in the app. Okay, so shooting towards the sun, in my opinion, is one of the most professional beginner's tips that I can ever give you guys. I haven't seen any videos on YouTube really talking about shooting towards the sun. They don't, I guess, really give those tips out as much, because as a beginner you would kind of automatically think that, like, oh, shooting away from the sun shining on your subject, oh, it's so, it's gonna make the picture so much better. But actually, no. Shooting below eye levels, pretty easy and common photography tip. So if I were to shoot below eye level, it would make my subject appear more dominant and it would just make them look like they're the subject of the photo. And if I were to shoot my subject from above eye level, it would make it just look a lot less attractive on the subject, and it would make them look a lot less dominant. Obviously, getting your model to look 45 degrees away from the camera can allow for a much more natural pose, because if you're always looking straight into the camera, it looks sort of staged, right? Okay, so hopefully I don't have to tell you guys this more than once, but composite your photo correctly. One big tip that I would have to tell you guys is, obviously you have heard me say it 1001 times before, use the rule of thirds to your advantage. If you're not able to put a grid on your camera, such as then try and just visualize it. Just try and place your subject's head or eye in the top third or the bottom third of the screen. If you can't, then you can always do that in post. And if you're not editing in Lightroom for your photos, then I highly recommend that. Posing correctly has got to be one of the most biggest problems in beginner photography. They allow their models to just do whatever they want and to just have these weird looking awkward poses. And my suggestion, I would highly recommend going to Pinterest for all. Okay, first of all, I'm not sponsored. I wish I could be. I will one day. But Pinterest is one of the go-to apps that I use for photography. If I ever have any, lack of creativity in the specific moment, I will definitely just open up my Pinterest app and look up whatever I want to do, such as girl photography poses, men photography poses. I do that for my Instagram. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, so the other day, me, my sister, and 3 of her friends went on a photo shoot. So 5 people in a 4-seater car. Do not rush your photo shoots, okay? If you do, you'll get frustrated. And that's what almost happened with me and my sister's shoot. It was a free shoot. It was, something that I had completely free time. He's about to bite somebody. I was like, well, might as well, right? So the moral of the story is, please do not rush your photo shoots, because if you do, you'll get frustrated and it won't turn out the way you expected it. It'll even turn out worse. Before you even go on to that photo shoot, visualize your shots in your head. Use composition. Think about composition first, okay? Photography, in my opinion, should be composition, lighting, pose, and then snap the picture. I use Lightroom to edit all of my photos, and a video on that has already been uploaded to my channel, so if you want to see that, just check the description or click the link right there or there. What have you guys been up to? Whatever you have been up to, I would love to know. Drop it in the comments below. Oh, plus one more thing. I actually, this past week, I filmed, okay, well, it wasn't obviously throughout the whole week, but this past week I filmed a freaking wedding video. It was my first wedding video I've ever filmed in my entire life. Obviously, I'm super excited about that. I'll have a video coming on that in the future. But anyways, that was probably one of the best experiences of my life. I'm so grateful that I actually got the opportunity to film a wedding video for somebody I didn't even know. Like, it was just such a great experience. I got chills the entire time that I was filming it, so you betcha that I'll be doing wedding videos like that in the future. So yeah, I liked it. And don't mind this weird composition. I'm trying to add different angles and everything in my shots, so you'll just have to bear with me on that one. If you guys want to see the best video that's on my channel, click the link that's on the screen now. And that is it, guys. That's all that I have for you today. I wish you the best on your filmmaking and creative journey. Just remember to never stay satisfied and to always keep creating. And on that note, I will catch you guys on the flip.